Jesus Christ, that's killer.
What's wrong? Imagine yourselves living in that house there. Do you have any idea why our houses are built like that? It's because when you live in a house like that, your mother-in-law will never come to live with you. They don't risk their lives. I'm kidding, of course. We built the houses like that because, as you've been seeing during the day, Madeira is mountains everywhere. So if you're going to use the small little flat areas to build the houses, you cannot do any agriculture after. So during years and years we adapted ourselves with our constructions to do it on the edges, and that way the flat little areas that we have, we do some agriculture. For it, we normally build terraces, like you can see there in the bites, standing on that part. Different terraces of agriculture production. Not easy to access, but it's what we have. What's this tree here at the left? Anyone knows it? No. And this one here, the next one. You see a green fruit there standing? The one at the left, it's an avocado tree. This one here, it's coasted apple. It's a green fruit, as you can see there, one standing. Green outside, inside it's white with some black seeds on it. Or you can see more of them here in the right way.
Don't get them in London.
No. It's a tropical fruit, but it's not advisable for the diabetic persons. It's too sugared.
Yeah.
And I'm the one driving. You can see there our flower, typical Madeira flower, the bird of paradise, Estrelicia. The name of it is elephant ears. You can understand why. The reality, it looks like a flower that gives a tubercle in the root called ingan that tastes like a potato, but it has the shape of a sweet potato. That tree there, it's a left fruit. Who knows it? No one. God. Papayas. And this one here, on the right.
Apples?
What's that? Figs growing up.
Oh, okay.
It's similar to an apple.
They're both green.
In the beginning, yes. It's understandable. That's for you rare to see, and you probably just see it in supermarkets and markets. We can see it here everywhere, so.
Yeah.
Oh, Isabella. 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 Now I'll show you something that probably you never expect seeing in Madeira. You see this tall tree with some green and red things on it?
Yeah.
Everyone sees it. You know what it is? Coffee.
Wow.
You should know that.
You see? No one expects seeing anything like this in Madeira. There are just two things that simply doesn't grow in Madeira Island. One is pineapples, because it just gives in dry soil. No soil, as you can see, is quite humid. But in the opposite way, we have it a lot in Porto Santo Island, the other reputed island. And the other thing is money. You can plant it, but it doesn't grow well. All the rest we have it. Isabella is complaining. She said it in her own language. Say that guy to be quiet. Shut up. He's annoying me. what you're going to see at our right side hands, the Madeira Sports Centre, that is made by a karting track. There's an Atlantic track, a skate track, a tennis court, a beach football camp. There's even a small beach. There's lots of different sports you can do here. Almost everything for free. The only thing you need to pay to use is, of course, the go-kart, because that spends fuel. All the rest is for free for the population to move themselves.
Wow.
You can see the go-kart track there,
Yeah.
where we have 2 stages of the national championship of karting.
That's amazing.
We are on the way up to Santana. Santana is the first city of the 21st century in the entire Portugal. That means that it was considered to be a city of the 1st of January in the year 2000. Santana that is specially known by 2 things. One, the agricultural production. This is the city in the island where we have the strongest agricultural production, mostly potatoes, sweet potatoes, sugarcane, corn and wine. But all the rest is also produced, as you've been seeing so far. And the other thing is the Madeira's typical houses that started as the only way that these people around here had to live between the late 16th towards the beginning of the 17th century. At this moment we have around 200 of those houses spread around the city, but no one lives on them anymore. It's just as a way to attract tourism. That's why they are normally situated near to the hotels, the restaurants. Some are souvenir shops in the inns, wherever there's tourism. After visiting them you'll be able to see that there isn't much space. It's just 1 or 2 bedrooms according to the number of people in the family. If it's a small family, it's a bedroom and a living room. A bigger family, 2 bedrooms, and that's just it. The triangular parts in the top used to work like a small warehouse, where people used to keep their things that they don't use every day. Toilets and kitchens, normally people ask us about it. Toilets outside, wherever there's a free space, natural toilets as we're known. Kitchens, it was at the time that started our big tradition of the barbecues. People used to join rocks out, made a fire and cook their food that way, because it was even really dangerous to make fire inside those houses. It would burn them all. Unfortunately, this tradition of the typical houses is tending to disappear. And why is this? Because that requires a huge cost of maintenance. What do I mean with this? The cover has to be replaced every 6.5 years, because after that it starts linking inside. And every time that they have to replace it, that has a cost that can go from 4,000 to 8,000 euros depending on the house. And there aren't many people, many families that can support that cost so frequently. So, unfortunately, what they are doing is replacing the traditional cover made out of the corn by the new way that's zinc. Completely different, of course, but cheaper and it lasts more. According to the local city, according to the study they made in 2050, we will just have 25 of those houses. So, unfortunately, it's what's happening.
käydä kuunnella vähän musiikkia. Että mä kuuntelin vaan sen, että se pitää vaihtaa usein ja se on jotain bla bla bla. Joo. Tää on se mökkipaikka. Punakattu, tää on ne punaiset, noi tommoset just. Niin se luo. Niin se on tämmönen. Kato minkä millaisia taloja. Ihania.
See, that's the traditional way.
Yes.
Looks like a doll's house.
No hienoja taloja osa täällä välissä. Jos mä käyn typical house, eikö mennä sinne? Ei näköinen.
This city is quite served in different services needed for the population. They have nursery here at the left, primary and secondary school here, also at the left.